Hi ladies, it's Beth from B Styles. I'm here. It's time for Tipsy Tuesday. Welcome. If you're joining, let me know you're here. Say hello and let's begin. Today, I want to talk about 5 tips to make getting dressed, hashtag just get dressed, easier, more fun, and better, even when you don't feel like doing it, okay? One of the things, I'm going to share 2 stories. One is today. I have a love-hate relationship with Tuesdays. I woke up today in a funk. Tuesdays, I call it Tipsy Tuesday. I call it with a little, sometimes I throw some profanity in there when I talk about Tipsy Tuesday, Tipsy something Tuesday, only because the prep for it can be daunting at times. And sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. Sometimes you don't feel like showing up, right? You don't feel like getting dressed, putting makeup on and doing all that. And, but I've committed to doing this pretty much every week for a long time. But this morning I woke up and I was just in a blah mood, just felt blah. But I was like, you know what? I got to pull it together. So first thing I did was my morning routine, which I've shared before, but you can go to my website, which I think should be linked here, and under blog, there is an entry that goes through my morning routine, but you need the one that works for you. But I did my morning routine. That immediately helped, okay? And then I took a shower. I didn't wash my hair because that would make me crankier. Hate washing my hair. It's quite a process. But anyway, I took a shower. Obviously, I put some makeup on, and I just got dressed. I chose this sweater that I don't think I've ever worn, or I've only worn maybe once. And it's bright. It is like in your face highlighter, lemon lime. But I was like, dopamine dressing is real. And I put it on and I immediately felt perkier and just, I felt better. So between the morning routine and the just getting dressed, my mood turned around. I'm not kidding you. It really did. So it's powerful. It's more than putting clothes on your body so you can avoid being naked. Okay? All right. But let's face it. There are days where you just don't feel like doing it. And you know, I actually had that day yesterday. So I have my go-to quote unquote outfits that I put on or formulas that I use on those days. And guess what? I'm still dressed. I still feel like I got dressed, but you know, maybe I'm not quite as dressed up as I am right now, which is still pretty casual. I'm just wearing a pair of like cargo pants. I added a belt, but it's stretchy. And I have, just so you know, I have a pair of shoes on. I'm dressed to the shoes. All right. But an easy outfit, but I feel better. But anyway, there are days when you don't feel like doing it. So here are 5 ways to make that process easier, to make just get dressed a habit. Okay, first of all, keep it simple and start with baby steps. If you have gotten into the rut of staying in your pajamas, I don't think many of us are doing that anymore post-COVID. Back during COVID, maybe, but now I feel like we're not wearing our jammies all day. Unless Elise is on. Sometimes Elise, one of my dear friends, we joke, but sometimes she wears her pajamas from the waist down at least when she's on Zoom calls. But we're getting out of our pajamas, ladies. Can we just commit to that? But you don't have to go from wearing pajamas to wearing, you know, like trousers and, you know, dresses and jackets and blazers all the time. There's a way to just take baby steps. Swap out the pajama bottoms, swap out the workout pants. Raise your hand if that's your go-to. Oh, I'm going to work out later. So I'm not going to get dressed. I'm going to, I plan to work out. So I'm going to put my leggings on and a tank top and, you know, 2 o'clock rolls around and you're still in your leggings and your tank top. Maybe you've worked out. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you worked out and you're still in your workout clothes. You know, no judgment here. We all do it. But if that becomes your norm, we need to talk, right? That's not getting dressed. That doesn't count. All right? And it will not help you feel better, will not give you a better day. If dinner time rolls around and you're still in your workout clothes, even if you had the best workout of your life, that's one, you know, you're still going to wish you kind of put yourself together. And if you are wearing your workout clothes and you didn't work out, then you're just like mocking yourself. And that's not good either. So we're going to take off our pajamas, change out our pajamas, and we're going to change out of our workout clothes. But you can put comfortable clothes on that are just as comfortable, but count, in my book, as Just Get Dressed. I have one little example that I just pulled out of my closet for like pants, because pants are the hardest. You know, shirts, you can throw on a t-shirt, put on a sports bra. Like, you don't feel like wearing a big bra. I have a stretchy sports bra that I wear all the time in the summer, especially. Just a white strappy sports bra. It was from Peach, but I can, if you want one, I know of one off the top of my head that I can link. But anyway, that's still available. A pair of, and happily, these are very in style, a pair of elastic waist, flowy pants are your friend, ladies. You can't tell me that these pants aren't as comfortable as your favorite pajama bottoms. They are, but they are pants. And you could wear these out to lunch, out to brunch, out to a date, but you could also wear them to sit on your couch and wait for the UPS man to come. These are, I picked these up at Wish. If any of you local Acton ladies from my old town are on, I picked these up at Wish. Go visit the ladies at Wish. I guarantee they have them. Wish on whatever, Route 111 in West Acton, Massachusetts. Shout out to those wonderful ladies. These are from Z Supply, but trust me, go on any website, go into any store, and these are the pants you're going to see, this type of pant. Sorry, sirens. All right. They can be cropped, they can be full length. These happen to be full length, they're right below my ankle. Whatever's best for you and what you like. But a pair of pants like this, it doesn't have to be white. If you're afraid of white, I'm kind of afraid of white. Maybe they're tan, off-white. They can be black even, or they could be hot pink, you pick. But they're comfortable and you can wear them instead of pajamas or sweatpants and just get dressed. Okay, that's just one example. So you're gonna throw your comfy pants on and a t-shirt, and maybe add a necklace and a pair of hoops and a pair of neutral sandals, and you're dressed. That could be your default summer outfit. Now, you don't want that to be every single day though. You wanna be able to have a way that you can get up, get dressed, and wear everything in your wardrobe, like wear what you own and mix things up and have some excitement in your look, so you're not always wearing the pants like that every single day. And I will say, as an aside, I used to say this during COVID. Somebody coined it, some influencer, somebody on the internet said something about wearing real pants, like with, you know, a button and like a number, not a small, medium, large, extra large, whatever. Instead of a letter, it needs to have a number to be real pants. Every once in a while, you got to put on some real pants. And what the quote was is that to make sure everything's still right in the kingdom. You know, if you're wearing stretchy pants 24/7 every day, it's easy to kind of let things go off the rails. You know what I mean? So wearing pants a couple times a week that you have to zip up is a good idea too. But they can still be comfortable. These that I have on, these are from Cabby. They're the Compass pants. They are incredibly comfortable. They're almost like joggers, but they're cargo pants, cotton. I'm looking at my notes. So anyway, so here's another way to stick to your routine. So first of all, you're gonna wear real clothes, even if they're very comfortable. Okay. Then to make it easier, figure out what you're gonna wear the night before. That's one of the reasons in my style system, which is open for registration, the summer style system. If you go to my website, it's right there at the top. That's one of the reasons I send the outfit prompts out the evening before, because there are a lot of women in my group who are great planners, who, I don't really do this myself, but I probably should more than I do. They pick out what they're going to wear the night before, even if they're staying home. That's what they, you can get a hook like this and hang it on your closet door and just hang your outfit for the next day on your closet door. And then you can just roll out of bed, do your routine, exercise maybe, go for a walk, take a shower or not, no judgment. And then go to your little hanger and just get dressed because you know what you're wearing. Even if you're just putting on your comfy clothes that are an outfit, planning it ahead of time just makes your morning go more smoothly. You can get up, get dressed, and forget about clothes for the day. Go on with your day. Go on with being your wonderful self without worrying about what you're wearing and not turning around at 3 o'clock and still wearing your gym clothes. Okay? All right. So planning ahead the night before. Another one. This is another not so fun topic. You got to stay up on the laundry. I'm lucky. I have a husband. He doesn't like me to tell everybody this, but I'm telling the world. He does the laundry. I swear he enjoys it. And hey, no judgment there either. Anyway, stay on top of the laundry so that you have your clean clothes. Whether it means, when my kids were home, back when I used to do the laundry, I tried to put in a load and do full load every day just to stay on top of it. Now, thankfully, I don't have to do that, or he doesn't have to do that, but stay on top of it. But the most important thing, once the laundry's done, is you got to put it away. I don't care how you fold it. You can watch videos on fancy ways to fold things and file fold them. I don't care about that stuff. That's not my area. I don't do that myself. You can totally do it, and it's fantastic. And there are a lot of people on the internet that will tell you how. But the bottom line is you got to put it away. And I say put it away exactly where it came from. That way, and that's just discipline. That's like what you taught your kids when they were little. A place for everything and everything in its place. So when you take off even the t-shirt and you wash it, put the t-shirt back where you got it. That's why I think hanging, if you can, hang as much as you can. It's just easier to hang it right back in that slot. All right? So that's my little speech on laundry. And it just makes getting dressed easier when you know where things are and they're clean. Okay, next is my favorite tip, because this is where creativity comes in. On those days where you have no place to go, no real reason to get dressed, but you hear me in your head saying, that girl on the internet who never stops talking told me I should get dressed every day. Have fun with it. Try new things. Use those days to get creative and wear things that you normally overlook. Wear things in combinations that you might feel a little uncomfortable, going on a date in or out to brunch with your girlfriends. But you don't want to wear it for those special occasions, but try it when you're sitting at home or going to the dentist or going on with your life. Try those different combinations in that kind of no pressure scenario and give it a try. And you might decide you've come up with a look that you absolutely love, so that then when the brunch invitation comes or the girls' night out or the date, you're like, oh, I know what I'm wearing. I already tried it on and it looks great. And to take it a step further, I talk a lot in my group about the power of the outfit selfie, the mirror selfie. Sounds crazy. I know a lot of us of our age roll our eyes when we see it, because you're like, why are you taking a picture of yourself in the mirror? Hold it, but keep with me here. It is valuable. I'm not telling you to go post it all over the internet unless you want to. I mean, I do it. But it helps you see your outfits. It helps you keep track of your outfits. You have it on your phone. You could create a little folder on your iPhone called Favorite Outfits. Take the picture in front of a mirror and save it there. And then you have a little catalog of outfits that are tried and true. Or use it in my private group. Again, a plug for the Summer Style System, open for registration. And post it and ask me questions. You could post it and say, Beth, are these pants too long? Are they too short? Do they fit me right? Do they fit me right? Are they in style? What can I do differently to this outfit to make it better? That is what I live for it. I live for it. I love it so much. I spend hours in that group. And this group is not expensive. It's $47 for the whole season. That's 3 months of this kind of help. And it's what I love to do. And that's why I keep making it so cheap because it doesn't feel like work half the time. Believe me, it is work, but I don't hire anyone else to do it. I don't have people doing it for me. It's always me. And I love and I've gotten really good at it. Looking at a picture and saying, okay, that's good, but what can we, especially if they're asking. If they're not asking, a lot of times, I won't make this feedback. But if they're asking, I will give honest feedback and say, okay, first of all, no, you're not wearing those shoes, for example. Wear these shoes instead. And I get to know these women and know what they have. And I'm able to say, take those, black shoes off and go to your closet where I know you have a neutral sandal and put those on. Take another picture and tell me it doesn't look better. I guarantee you it does. Okay, that's the kind of thing that you get. It's not a lot of pressure. It's very private. Your neighbors aren't going to see these pictures. It's just complete strangers who actually can become your good friends. We've had some incredible friendships form. But if that's not your style, you don't have to be all rah-rah, kumbaya, joining the group. And you could be a lurker. If I were doing this group, I'd probably be more of a lurker if I was a member. But over time, that it changes and you get to be really comfortable. And those are the people who get the most value. They really do. Because you could go pay a personal stylist thousands of dollars to do the same thing, honestly. And I love personal styling. I think if you can afford a personal one-on-one personal stylist, and I'm happy to do that as well, but it's expensive. Their time is expensive, just like when you hire any other consultant or professional, you're paying for their time. Whereas with my program, if you're in a group, a private group, where I can give one-to-many advice. Because when you post that mirror selfie and you ask the questions about, is it in style, is it the right length, you know that tons of other women are wondering the same thing. And maybe they're too shy to post the picture, but by you doing it and by me answering it and keeping in mind everybody else in the group, it's huge value. It's huge value, and some people don't even have to go out on a limb and ask. They get the answer just because you did go out on the limb. So that's my spiel about that. But again, back to just be creative on those days. Try different outfits. It doesn't cost you anything to try. When people say, Beth, can I wear, an off-the-shoulder top? My first answer is, do you like off-the-shoulder tops? I love them. Do you have one? Yeah, I have one, but I'm always like, can I wear it? I was like, well, why don't you put it on? Try it on, take a picture, or just look in the mirror. Pictures are better. It's easier to tell in a picture than in the mirror. Don't know why, but it is. And decide, do you like it? If you want my opinion, again, post it in the private group and I'll give you my opinion. But instead of asking, can I do it? Just do it. Just do it, try it, and see if you like it. That's the best advice I can give you about that kind of thing. And a trained eye is valuable, and that's what I bring. And that's what the other people in the group bring. Get their advice. Sometimes we have, people have completely different opinions, which is great because people say, well, I like this better because of this. And I might say, I like this better because of that. And it gives you real one-on-one feedback without going to, like if you got my email this weekend, without going to, Google, is it okay to wear an off-the-shoulder top if you're a rectangle shape or whatever, questions like that I know you've done it. I know I Google everything. And then you get all these answers and you spend 3 hours reading all these talented bloggers' views on these subjects, and you still don't know what the heck to do. It's just much easier to come up with one source of information, and I'm happy to be that source. If you're looking for kind of no nonsense, no frill, like I'm not a high fashion runway style person. That's not my style. It's not my life. If you're looking for, couture high-end styling, I'm probably not your girl, but she's probably out there. And I recommend finding her, okay? But if you're looking for everyday, fairly casual, but with a twist style, that's what I live to help women like us come up with an everyday style that makes you happy so that you can just get dressed in 5 minutes, walk out the door feeling comfortable and happy with what you're wearing, and get on with your day and not be like looking at yourself catching yourself at the reflection in the mirror saying, oh, I don't like, I look, whatever, none of that. The end of that, okay? So, here's my last tip, number 5. And this is something I'm challenging the members of the summer group to do this week, because next week is when the actual outfit prompts, the emails start. Every day they get an email prompt saying, okay, tomorrow this is the prompt. I'm not giving you an outfit. We're not a bunch of, twins wearing the same, I'm not saying wear a highlighter yellow sweater and off-white pants. It's not like that. It might be wear a bold color, bold for you, or a color, favorite color with neutral pants. That would be an example of a prompt. So we're not all wearing the same things, but we're all wearing the same prompt, and it gives you a jumping off point. I go on my phone where I can access the prompts, and I'm like, oh, what's the prompt today? Just because it gives me a place to start instead of opening my closet and being like, okay, what am I wearing today? It might be, we're going to wear stripes. So I go to my stripes and I grab a stripe, and it just makes it easy and fun to wear everything in your closet that you own that you might be overlooking. But what the challenge that I'm giving them this week before the outfit emails start is to every day, pick a formula, pick an outfit combo from the spring. I gave them all the spring outfit combos. But the caveat is I'm asking them to wear something they have not worn in a long time. Fill in the blank. You could say in a year, you didn't, maybe it's things that you pulled out from your summer wardrobe that you never even wore last summer. Wear it. Wear something new every single day until you've worn everything in that season, okay? And what that will do for you is two things. First, you'll put it on and say, oh, why haven't I worn this? I like it. And it will help you see it in new eyes. Like, it's almost like you got something new because it's been buried in your closet and you're like, I actually really like this. And you remember why you bought it in the first place. And there you go. You just shopped your closet. That might happen. Or you might put it on and say, why do I still own this? I don't like it. It doesn't fit me. I hate the way it feels. It's scratchy, whatever. Then you know you have your black garbage bag in your closet and in it goes, not garbage, donation bag or basket in your closet. And it gets donated to somebody who is going to love it and appreciate it instead of it taking up space in your closet. That's what trying to wear something new every day until you've worn everything once. It might take you a year, some of you ladies. Wear everything once. Okay? Try it. You know, it's not easy for some of us, but it's a good exercise and it will force you to put on new things because we get into the habit of wearing the same things over and over and over again. But doing the wear everything once concept and definitely joining my program. One more plug. If any of you ladies who are in my program are on right now and can just give a little plug for, not a plug, you know, I'm not, tell me what you think about it. Tell me or tell the others how it may have helped you over the, a lot of you people have been doing it over and over for years. And I'm so incredibly, you know, grateful for you. I love you. I really do. I'm not kidding when I say that. But that's what I have for you today. And I think that's everything. And I really appreciate you spending the time to listen to me today. I hope you got something out of this. And I hope maybe if you haven't already today, you'll go upstairs, downstairs, wherever, and just get dressed. And tomorrow, I challenge you to get up, do some sort of morning routine, something to get your day started. And I don't care what time it is. It can be at 5 a.m. It could be at 9 a.m. That's up to you. But do something for yourself to get your day off and top it off with just get dressed. Make that the last thing you do in your morning routine before you start your day. Put a timer on. See if you can do it in 5 minutes. Take a picture. Send me the picture if you want. I'd love to hear from you. But I challenge you to do that tomorrow. And I would bet money that you're going to have a better day. I really believe that. I believe it to my core. And I've seen it happen over and over again with other people. And it works for me. And this is what I do for a living. It worked for me today. Turned my day around. And now Tipsy Tuesday is over. I had a great time. I'm out of my cranky mood. And for that, I thank you. So for all of you who are here, thanks for being here. And I'll see you next Tuesday, somewhere around 1 o'clock. Take care, ladies. Bye.